What's up, everybody? Big Kirk 916, and you tuned into another edition of my vlog. Hope you guys have subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, stop being a weenie and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and support. Also, share this video with your friends. It's all about positivity and motivation with all my videos, and I try to show different things that create positive change in your life, as far as how I explain different stories and stuff like that. And this is my way of giving back, and hopefully, creating some type of stimulation in your mind for something different. And I want to talk about, if love got it done, your life wouldn't be shit. What I mean by that, and this is something I kind of snuck from Dan Pena, is it takes more than love to make shit happen in life. You could love somebody and be fucking homeless, and it's not getting done. You got to get off your ass, and you got to actually put the effort forth to put something into action. People turn around, oh, I love you, or baby, this and that, and you lay up in the bed all day, or you get a pat on the back, but at the end of the day, you still need other things put together with that love in order to make your life balanced. You love somebody, but then you give them some drugs. Is that love? You say you got love for the homie, but then you riding around with a motherfucking strap in the car, and you didn't tell the homie, and you guys get pulled over, and motherfucker, you go into a high-speed chase. What kind of shit is that? Oh man, I got a gun in the car. Your homie just got out, he on probation. So, there's a lot of confusion with the word love, man. And when people say I love you, motherfucker goes out and commits fucking murder, and you happen to be in the car when he doesn't, and he talking about, we got love and this and that, but then when shit goes down, you're an accomplice. Is that love when somebody puts you in a fucked up predicament? Is it love when, you have somebody that says that they care about you, but then they put you in a twist? You got to really look at the big picture of love and what all it entails. It's thrown around a lot, and I think a lot of people have a misconception of what it is, and they just use it as a, as an adjective. Oh, I love you. Oh, that's love. Love is beautiful. Love, love, love. But then their actions say otherwise. They say they love you, but then you guys aren't working as a team. You're not really building like you're supposed to be building. Or your parents say they love you, but then they take off and they're spending all their personal time doing other things. So just because you say you love somebody doesn't mean it's going to translate into actual action. You got to put things behind that love. You got to create a foundation for that love in order for that love to actually have any meaning. And love is not going to pay your bills. Love is not going to get you out of jail. Love is not going to make you more money. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know how to commercialize it through some type of social media platform. What's going to make a change is you. You having that balance. You not letting something, thrown around so frequently take you down a dark path. You got women in relationships where the guy says I love you, but then he whoops that ass on a weekly, maybe a daily. Or he just verbally assaults you, daily. So all this stuff, when people say they love you, but then they're talking shit behind your back, people say, oh, I got, this and that. You're my best friend. You're my love. But then they gossip when you're not around. That ain't love, man. That's some straight bullshit. And you got to be able to distinguish bullshit from the real. Because a lot of what you're hearing from a lot of people is straight bullshit. It doesn't have no meaning. It has no value. It's just like when you're having sex with that guy, you don't open your legs up and said I love you, and booyah, He does his thing inside you, and then there's a baby. Now, he's done told I love you to probably about 4 or 5 other women. Now he's got 4 or 5 other baby mamas, and you're just the 5th one. So, is that love real, or is it just something that's at the moment? How do you distinguish that? How do you determine whether or not it's a genuine love, or if it's just a quasi-love, you know, a love for the moment? Well, that's something for you to decide. You got to ask yourself, is it really love? And what is love defined by? Because a lot of you probably really never looked up the word, and then you watch so much stuff on TV that, you know, Hollywood's the word that you think that, oh my God, he said I love you. Oh, she said I love you. And you have people going out ass backwards over love, hurting themselves, hurting other people, you know, because the person said I love you. Then the person says I don't love you anymore, and you think your life is over with. Your life ain't fucking over because somebody doesn't love you. That's some fucking bullshit. You're gonna keep it moving, find somebody else that gives a fuck, and if they don't give a fuck, you keep it moving too. Love yourself first. You wanna talk about love? Love yourself first. You learn to love yourself, people will learn to love you because they know you love yourself. And it shows in your actions, in your personality, your behavior. But if you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody to love you? You got ashy feet. Your toenails look like the toenails of a badger. Your fingernails are dirty, like you've been clawing underneath a house for the last 2 days. Your hair is unkempt. You don't ever shave your face. You know, if you're a woman, you don't care about your hygiene. So you put on a bunch of perfume to try to hide the musk, and you know, you just don't really care about yourself. You know, don't clean your ears. A lot of you guys don't know about that. Your nose hairs, you could braid them. Horrible. Look at your teeth. You ain't flossed in probably 3 or 4 days, maybe a week. But you brush for maybe 30 seconds and you think you're doing something. Love yourself, man. Treat yourself, and when you feel good about yourself, everything else will fall into play. Success, prosperity, relationships, romance, all that stuff, family, it'll fall into place. You know, a lot of people don't love themselves, and so they throw themselves at religion. They throw themselves into some, you know, charity or some cause, but they just look like shit. Get your shit together with yourself first. Find your balance. Quit letting people outside of you determine who you are and trying to seek love through them. Quit trying to seek love through, you know, some old boyfriend or some family member who don't care, or some relative that you're trying to make like you. Find love in yourself first, and then all the power that they had over you dissipates. They have no control over your future. But you have to find love with you first. Once you do that, your life will be in harmony. You'll have a lot more balance within yourself. You realize that whenever somebody says something to you to try to make you feel guilty, it won't make you feel guilty. Because you love yourself. And the love that they thought they held over you, because they use that love as a weapon. Use it as a weapon of control, weapon of destruction, a weapon of just overall self-esteem. Because they think if they don't give you enough love in one day, your self-esteem drops. They know that, and the people who control that love, that's the game they play. So stop letting love control you and take control of love. And hopefully you can grow as a person. You can get the job done because you realize that somebody telling you they love you is not enough for you to make it happen. And your life can be a lot more productive. So take control of love. Love yourself first and foremost, and you'll live a lot more well-balanced life, because the definition of love is love thyself first, and you are a reflection of self, and everything you project, you will learn that it comes back in you tenfold. So that's love. Don't let anybody control you with it.